Hi everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Jojo Plants, and today we are planning in my big memory planner from September 15th to the 21st. This was the first full week with my husband gone, and me and the kiddo survived. Yeah, so it's overall been a good week, and I have lots of pictures. Today I'm going to be going in with the new Butterfly Botanic sticker book from the Happy Planners fall release. I just really liked the color scheme of this one, and I couldn't really figure out a different theme that I wanted to go with because I don't quite want to do fall yet because that'll be next week. So I'm like, let's wait for that. So I'm going to go in with this book, and then I thought I would pair it with these tropical sunset. I don't know, these colors just kind of go together because we have the oranges, the yellows, and then the purples. So I'm like, I think I can make them work together. So that's what we're going to go in with today. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start off by laying these down over here. So let's start getting in. I'm working on teaching Nay. I'm trying to turn her into a little gamer. She's not super coordinated with like her dexterity and stuff yet. So we got like a Paw Patrol game because we recently got a Nintendo Switch. And so I was like, I want her to learn like how to push more buttons. She knows how to play Mario Kart, not well, but she knows how to like, make sure her car is going and then on occasion throw things. But I really wanted her to work on, games that require her to do multiple tasks and she has to follow instructions other than, just racing. So I got her like a little Paw Patrol game. So I've been trying to teach her how to play that and, just trying to figure out ways to kind of keep her mind off of the fact that, dad is gone kind of thing. So, yeah, so it's been working pretty well. And I think like she's getting the hang of it after it was kind of rough the first time she played it. And then now she doesn't really need my help and she's kind of just going. So just kind of like let her go. So we did that over the weekend. It was Raja's birthday on Monday. So got to celebrate him. He's getting so big. He's such a big boy. So it was Raja's birthday. It was what else? I had my tattoo appointment on Wednesday, so I took my honorary go to the bathroom after my appointment because I always have to go to the bathroom anyway. And then I took my bathroom selfie while I was in there because I'm like, why not? I'm like, I started doing it, so now I have to just do it every single time. I forgot I gotta do flip book. I sent my husband like pictures of all the animals. Um, you know, so that way I got him mid yawn. So that's why he looks fierce, but he's not. He was literally just like mid yawn, and I was like, you know what? We're gonna send that picture. But I need to do a flip book, and I forgot. So I'm gonna lift this up because I'd rather put it underneath this and then have this go on top of it. So I'm just gonna lift this real quick, and then I will put that back down in a second. So then I'm gonna put Shang on. I guess I'll put Shang on top. Or no, let's put Kovu on top because Raja's been on top. And then, like, Raja's already in here twice. So let's put Kovu on top. So I'm going to go ahead and start setting up my flip book. I found this washi tape. I think it was like from Live Love Posh. It was from Go Wild a couple years ago. So hopefully this still works. But I figured the colors literally match these scraps like perfectly. Not that we're going to see it. The goal is to not see this tape, but I always like to try to pick a coordinating tape anyway, in case it does kind of show through and you can see it. Also, I made the mistake of putting lotion on right before I did this, but my hands were so dry. But now I feel like everything is 10 times slipperier. So that's great. I was not thinking of that when I put it on. I was just thinking about how dry my hands were. That took priority over anything else. Okay, just trimming my tape off. Oh, I need to put a sticky note over here so I have somewhere to discard all my little scraps so they don't end up on my desk. Okay, getting my picture down so that's upside down. And then we'll put Kovu on top. So just like that. And then I'm going to stick this underneath here. Right about there. And the reason why I wanted it there was because I wanted this gold tape to go over it. Oh, great. Well, now it's not going to work. So I'm just going to take, oh, you know what? I think it's because this is like a shiny smooth. Like, I don't know if tape's going to stick to this at all. Well, it's a good thing that we chose a coordinating tape. Well, I just ripped that off for nothing, so that's cool. Okay, well, hopefully that one stays down. And then we'll put Shang's picture underneath. Stick him right there. And then now I have like my little snapshot of all the animals because I sent those to my husband to update him. And then I've been doing like little projects around the house. So like I did our Halloween decor last week. I got this cool light. I found this cauldron at like TJ Maxx or Marshall's, one of the two. And I found like a cool, it's supposed to be like a pumpkin light, but I put it in the cauldron. So now it looks cool. But now now it like shines on the top. So now the cats are like, ooh. But one of the projects I did was I organized, like, we have our guest room down in the basement, but we use it as an office, and it's also where like my makeup vanity is, and I have a lot of like my Disney backpacks, and I finally like reorganized most of the things. There's still some things, but this is the area like my husband will do his schoolwork. So I just wanted to like clean up that room and make it look really nice for him in that way, because before it was like stuff was all over the floors, it was cluttered in there, like it did not look good whatsoever. So I just wanted to spend time making it look nice, so that way it was like I don't want to say relaxing place because it has all my stuff in there. It's really my room that I'm letting him borrow because I'm definitely in there more, but I think he's about to be in that room a lot more than I have been. So anyway, but I tried to make his side a little cleaner, because before it was just like a train wreck in there. You'd walk in to just stuff all over the floor and everywhere, and there was no space. And then on top of that, it's not relaxing because the cats want to go in this room so bad. This is the room that we actually used when we first got them to kind of separate them from the dog and kind of just keep them confined to one space while, they got used to us. So they know the room, but they're not allowed in the room, on the normal. So I wanted to clean it so that way they could go in there, because there was just like stuff all over the floor. And Kovu is such a pain in the butt, and he likes to just get into literally everything. So I wanted to clean it up, because the problem is my husband goes down there to study and they're outside just yowling. Like they just want to be in the room. So I was like, once it's clean, they can be in there and then they won't be annoying outside of the door. So anyway, so that's a project. I've done the garage. I have done our room. I'm working on some of the other rooms in our house and just kind of tidying them up. I've been getting rid of a lot of stuff and finally just like cleaning out like clothes that I haven't worn in years. Overall, it's just been a really good it's been a good little bit of just projects and stuff, which I'm really proud of. There are things that like, sure, I could do them when he's home, but it's a lot easier when he's not, because usually we like to watch a show and spend time together, and it's like I can't do that. And usually he doesn't want to do any organizing, so it's like when he's here I can't do any of those things. So it's just so much easier to be doing these projects when he's gone. Because then I don't have to be a wife. Like the kid goes to bed and then I can work on all my projects. And it's just been great. I've had a lot of late nights though, because I've definitely gotten like super hyper focused on getting things done. So I've definitely had a couple 2 a.m. nights, which again, if he was here, I wouldn't be having, because he's always like, you need to go to bed. So I don't have anybody telling me what to do. I can stay up as late as I want to stay up. So that has been a good time. But tomorrow is when we get to pick him up. So super excited about that. Even though I'm filming this early, like tomorrow, this goes up on Friday, this video. So on Saturday, we get to go pick him up at the airport, like in the evening. So I'm definitely ready for him to be home, but I've also been in like crunch mode of like, okay, I really have to get all my projects done, because I'm going to be sad if I don't have them done. Okay, so I have a good majority. There's a couple pictures floating around. So I have the classic version of the Butterfly Botanics, and I also have the big version. I'm going to see if there's any in I pulled out the big because obviously I'm using a big planner. So I pulled out the big to see if there was anything in here that I'm like, I would rather use that in here over, I don't remember if there's any full boxes. I don't think there are. I mean, there's tombstones, but there's not just like a full box square. So I kind of hate that there's not. So now I'm kind of like, I don't feel like I need to use this one. Like there's these, but I don't like this is, I think it's more for a horizontal. And that's why this one's definitely catering to a horizontal planner. For sure. But you know what we're gonna use? Because I can finally use it. Da 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 da. Jewel tone journaling boxes. Here's a little sneak peek of it. The colors in here are gonna go great with this book. So I'm gonna just pull colors from these things, but we're gonna get some journaling boxes in here to get us started, and then we'll kind of just base colors off of what I put in here. So let's go ahead and dive in with this book because I'm so excited I can finally use it. I have been counting down the days, y'all, till I could use this book. I was like, I can't use it yet. I almost used it last week, and then I was like, oh wait. I was like, I can't use it yet. So super excited that now I can start playing with this book. But I'm gonna go in and just add a couple of boxes in here, so that way I can journal about the days. That was definitely supposed to go over there, but that's okay. I can talk about Friday over there. So yeah, so I'm just gonna get in a couple of boxes. I don't know if I want to do, I don't know how much journaling I actually want to do though. I don't want to do a ton, but I am gonna go ahead and just do at least that much, and then we're going to go in with some smaller boxes. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. And to do that, I'm gonna pull out jewel tone boxes just because I can now. I could pull out all the things, but I think it's gonna be a smarter idea to get all my functional in first before I kind of go in with other things. So I'm gonna go in with some of the blues. There's a really nice dark blue in here. So I'm gonna go in with this and just kind of add a couple, and that way I'm getting another shade in here. That way a little bit more going on. I'm gonna stick this here, and then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay this picture down a little higher, and then I'm actually gonna use some more of this tape. I wasn't going to do the tape, but you know what? We are gonna put some more of this in because it matches so well. I need a washi cutter that I don't have to use, and then I feel like I should do the same thing on the other side and get some of that, so I don't have any of that tape on the other side. So let's get these laid down, and I'm gonna do one at least right here. If I do like here, I can go all the way across. We can have a little bit of a longer piece, which might be good, and then I'll put that picture above it. Then that kind of takes care of both of those gaps. Huzzah! Okay, I like that. I can dig it. Okay, I might add some more boxes, but for now, those are the colors we're going to add in. I'm going to go in with the classic one. I do really like all these like butterflies and moths, and I don't know, maybe these are all butterflies. They look different to me, so I'm going to go with that they're different, but I am going to add in some of these throughout, and then that way I can kind of get some more of these colors in here. Because I feel like I want to make sure I'm incorporating all of the colors. We have a nice kind of big-ish quote. And now I want to put this here. Then I have this box here. So now I need to move it. You gently pull that out. Let's stick this in here instead. Now I have space for a nice big quote. And then I'm actually going to layer this box over there. Okay. Whew. At first I was like, this is not going to come up easily, but it actually came up really easy. Low-key, it might be because everything has a little bit of lotion in them now, because my hands are they're soft. So that's the good news, but I'm like, am I just getting lotion in all the stickers? Like, are they going to stay down? Who knows? Who knows? Just trying to get some of these florals that are in here to kind of start adding some more to things. Okay, add in a little bit of that. Let's go look for something else. I really like these green flat pieces that are in here. I want to add some of this to kind of get some green coloring in. Add some on that side. Add some on the other side. And again, I'll probably layer some more boxes in here maybe. I'm just trying to work through this book to see what there is in here first before I start grabbing additional things. This book does have a lot of different size stuff in it than I think the big book. I don't really have any other quotes that aren't foiled. All the rest of the quotes are foiled, and I don't want those. It's not the vibe I want. I don't want to put in foil because I literally don't have any other foil in here. So I'm kind of like, if I put in foil now, then I'll have to put in more foil because we can't leave it lopsided. It doesn't work for me. I do like this. I like how it's turning out. I'm going to grab this one and just see if there's anything in here that might work. We have this square. Stick that square quote in there, and then that kind of gets another quote in there. That one was from the big size. Okay, I'm just going to go in with more of these butterfly pieces because I feel like I need more. Just trying to kind of spread out the colors just a little bit. I get colors where I don't have them. I think I'm just going to add another box right there. So what color? I could pull in a whole new color, really. Because we have a lot. Ooh, I could pull in this green color. I love this color so much. This is probably my favorite in the Jewel Tones books. But let's pull in some of this green color. And then, because I like to have things even, I'll pull it in. But that color is in that one right there. And it also matches those greens in there too really well. So we'll go in with that. Okay, I think that is it for that one. So again, we went in with Butterfly Botanics. I did both the classic and the big size. I only pulled one sticker from there though. And then I used these printable stickers from Planet Darby, these little scraps, which I think look really pretty together. And then of course, Jewel Tone boxes and Jewel Tone journaling boxes, which will be available next Friday. So definitely stay tuned for that and the flip through of those in full, and the other new books that are releasing will be up on Tuesday. But there we go, you guys. If you want to see what this looks like all filled and complete, make sure to check out my Instagram. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!